Hey, this is Coach Bill. Glad you're back. And as we keep going down that road to creating your swing, I want to keep coming back to a little bit more of the mindset that we're talking about right now. And one of those is a phrase that comes out of the realm of architecture. And probably many of you have heard this before. The phrase always goes, form follows function. Well, I would probably add to that. I would say that form follows function, follows purpose, follows belief. And I believe that whatever that we are trying to do, the belief of what it is that I'm trying to do, if I'm trying to hit this ball hard, that belief, I believe I can create in an instant. Belief is going to create the purpose. And for me, purpose ties a lot into intent. Now, intent has nothing to do with intensity or the effort of a swing or a throw or a drill, but it is what is it that I am attempting to do, okay? And I sort of look at this as though that my body isn't the car, my body is actually the driver of what it is I'm trying to accomplish. So I think that's a very important distinction to make early on, okay? So I'm not just in there willy-nilly just using a tee. Again, I don't believe that the body thinks that the tee is anything that's going to allow me to be a good hitter. What I think a tee is, it's a great tool. It allows me to feel body movement. And what I'm trying to do is to create that awareness. I'm trying to talk about feel. And I think in the next couple of videos, we'll talk about specific physical attractors, okay? Some ideas that come from Scott Kelso and Franz Bosch, okay? So some ideas that can help us understand exactly what it is when we're moving our bodies and why certain things happen, okay? So one size certainly won't fit all. One size certainly won't fit all. But getting back to the topic here at hand, and that is intent. Okay, what is my intent? How do I perceive myself as a hitter? And I think that makes sense. And I think overall, we sort of have to take into account the large picture. So if I am 5'3" and weigh 130 pounds, I'm probably not trying to train a tip and rip type system. I'm probably not trying to train to hit 30-degree launch angles, okay? Because I'm probably just not going to be strong enough to drive the ball 375 feet in the gap, okay? Not trying to be a downer, but I am going to try to drill line drives. And so what is my intent? And as I do that, my feedback is going to be, am I doing that? Okay, at the end of the day, no matter what, it always comes out to 40% fly balls, 20% line drives, 40% ground balls, in one way or the other. And particular, as overall, right? Throw everything in the pot, it comes out 40, 20, 40. But it could be as an individual, I'm sitting somewhere, I would like to sit somewhere in the 23, 24, 25% line drive and maybe a little bit higher up, 42, 43, 44% ground ball area, okay? Can't say that I can absolutely do that, because a lot of times when I believe that I am doing that, I'm actually going the other way. A lot of talk of launch angles and blah, blah, blah. Well, in this realm of launch angle, fly ball, whatever, we're seeing a lot of ground balls. So from a physical perspective, not necessarily truth is being told us. And it's not like people are knowingly trying to mislead us. It's just in the sense that without that understanding of timing, without that use of right nows, the more we try to hit up, probably, right, the more we're going to come over top of baseballs and hit ground balls, right? Remember, hey, if I'm off like an eighth of an inch, one way or the other, I've got a fly ball or a ground ball. That's why we look at 40, 20, 40. That's the base. You can go look at anything, the most recent World Series. I'll do the numbers, and I'll let you know at what we're looking at. It's just will take me a little bit of time just to look at batted balls in play. That's what we got. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come out to 40, 20, 40, give or take a percentage point or two in that realm, okay? So now as I approach my hitting, what is it that I'm trying to do? And then how do I move my body to obtain that, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to want to do, very first thing that I'm going to want to do is, hey, go ahead, just put a ball on a tee, or just like this, just set up a tripod, throw up a camera, and have someone throw to you, and just take a swing or two, okay? And it's only there for us to see how we're moving, okay? That's the only reason it exists. Nothing other than that initially. If you want to look at more, if you want to do an analysis, I'll link in the description a link to how to do your own physical analysis. But what I would say overall is that we can't get lost in too much data. Okay, the data talks about the what. It does not discuss the why that something happened. Okay, and to me, that's where I want to go. I'm trying to figure out, why is it that I'm not hitting line drives? Why is it that I'm not making impact with the ball at this point in time? Whatever those whys are, okay? I'm more interested in that, okay? So right now, your next call to action, two calls of action, all right? Hey, if you like this, pass it along, save it up, library it, whatever. Obviously, that's always here. If you like it, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe so you know when the next one's coming out, the next video is coming out, please subscribe. I would certainly appreciate that. I'm not trying to sell you anything, so we're just trying to get this going. What I am trying to do is put my version of hitting out there. Not that I am the end all to that, but I do think there is a realm of difference, a paradigm of difference when you begin to understand timing issues and why they are happening and what is causing those and how we can I wouldn't say eliminate them, but we can certainly address them so that we are on time a little bit more. So that's what I'm trying to do here by coming to you with all these videos. So hey, you know what? I told you that was the first thing, and and I just do this off the top. I'm just trying to get an idea and just push it out there. So I'm not editing. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not trying to be polished. What I am trying to do is to get that information to you, and so that's where I'm at. I know there's a second point. I'll probably have to bring that up in the next video because for right now, I have no idea what that second point is. It has escaped my mind. Hey, anyhow, very human here, okay? But again, what I want you to do is just take a clip of what you're doing. We're talking about data being the what and not the why, and we're going to start getting into addressing whys and how we can affect what the data is telling us, okay? So until the next time, this is Coach Bill. I'll see you soon.